Well, internet folk, here begins the stream. I am subjecting myself to the horrors of Fungal Grotto 1 and healing. Wish me luck.
Do you fancy tankmentation, Dave?
Yes.
I can do it if you don't want to, for some reason.
No, I think he's good. A few minutes to pick some herbs.
Yes, old tank.
That's the end of the game, isn't it? Flower picking.
I will tank right after I've picked this herb.
Can you let me know what your tank build is for flower picking, Dave?
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Some people have flower picking builds, you know? Well, not just flowers, but resource mining and stuff. It's all about sprint speed and stuff like that. They're the people who race past you at 100 miles an hour and nick the ore you were about to mine. God knows what they're doing. It's just like auction all this stuff. Why bother? What are they buying with it?
Indeed. Right, who's doing the invites and it's not me?
Yeah, well, in a second. Just gotta talk to the pledgy place.
Yeah, I think it was Bryn who, quite a few years ago now, described something in, I think it was WoW, as armed flower picking.
Well, you can get some dangerous kobolds next to that King's Blood.
Well, indeed.
See these WoW terms, I still remember, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, the tricky thing was when you were leveling, was it called alchemy? And you had to get the higher level herbs, and you'd gone beyond the level that you were appropriate for questing at, so you had to go into levels with things like 30 levels above you and try and sneak around them.
Oh, yeah. I think I came... I think, was it the Blasted Lands or something like that? There was a couple of characters that were level 1 or 2 or something, and somehow it got in there, and there were Frodo and Samwise or something. They'd named 2 characters of them. They were spamming the say conversation. It was just brilliant. Surrounded by level 45 mobs. If they came anywhere near, they were instantly dead.
You must have gone there because it was a bit Mordorish, I suppose.
Well, exactly. It was that kind of looking for the mountain. Must remember my F key is fucked still.
Is it? Oh dear. You remapped your res.
No. I'll just have lols with it.
Just spam it. It'll work eventually. I was gonna say, we're telling us to fucking sort it out and fuck off all night.
Yeah, it's getting there.
You in a loading screen by any chance, Rob?
No, I was just the bank.
Ah,
Right, so I just get the quest up and I'm on my way.
let's get these motherfuckers.
Melon farmers. If anybody goes there, just say so I can port to them because I'm feeling ultra lazy today. Jatab is in Grantwood doing this, is he?
Try the old dungeon find, I suppose.
Just give me a minute to fist.
Grantwood is my faction's pledge location, although you can use it as well.
Don't let my streamers down today, boys. Oh, I want to go clean fight.
Well, can't really go wrong in Fungal Grotto. Well, I say that, but are we all set?
I'm good.
Fight is ready.
I'll title this stream Famous Last Words. Oops.
Oops, that was me. That's the wrong key.
Ah, so it's your fault this gas keeps happening.
Not usually. I thought some twat wanted to invite me to a duel. I've done that before.
Grot was more civilized because the pledge thing isn't surrounded by people spamming you with a duel request for some reason. It's just that's just a way less thing.
There we go. Right key.
Oh, now Dave's off polishing the Swede. Oh no, there he is.
Swede polished.
Shroom.
Did Nick's gate fit?
Lol.
Yes, it did, but I didn't manage to actually fit it because of a few technical difficulties.
That was like,
Nick will find it.
sorry,
largely
that sounded like the
Your gate's
TSB
fall apart.
CTO explaining how the they definitely had it all working.
Yes, everything went fine, but at the end of the day, the gate was not installed.
Yeah, but
See,
they couldn't
there's
open the
teething
gate.
difficulties.
I've no time
Yeah,
for
it was
pleasantries.
a
Speak.
perfect job.
An old
and we all
story.
knew exactly
That's
what
not
we
a
were
question.
doing, but
The web spinner.
it did not result in a
Gatage.
mission
You're not part of my
completion.
expedition.
Oh, were Nick and Wendy and Matthew helping? You could blame them.
Sadly not. No, I kind of had an idea of where the top hinge was going to go, and when I looked at the kind of reality on the ground, I just thought it's going to look awful there. So rather than kind of chip away at his capstone, I thought, nah, I can't do that. So I need to drill another hole in the gate. I didn't have a big enough drill, so had to bring it all home. But yeah, it
So
was,
apart from that, it went brilliantly.
yeah. Apart from that, it was awesome. Yeah, spent about 3.5 hours in the car and about an hour and a half certainly convinced.
Make sure you bill him for the extra work.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think that's going to happen.
Mate rates.
Extra petrol. Surprised you can get a gate on the back of your motorbike. You got the trailer.
Yeah, got a little kind of ball joint jobby in the trailer. Just plunge it all on.
Side guard is what you need, isn't it?
Right. Let's do it. Step. That with the next step.
Hello.
Oh, you turned up.
Yeah, well, I assumed it'd only be fish on his own until about now, so
Yeah, you
I
lucky.
assumed I'd be second on.
We're on our fourth run. We're all about to log off because I think we're all instanced out for tonight.
Spider thing 4 times.
I did one run blindfold.
Solo, obviously. Suboptimal kit.
Naked. Naked.
Just using light attack. What are you up to then?
Fungal Grotto 1 on. It's a pledge. Veteran.
Grotto 1. 16.5 minutes.
That's that, I reckon.
I don't know. I'm going to press the scroll just to annoy people.
We're streaming.
The best score list somewhere. For that fastest times.
Oh, those 3 look friendly. Should we say hello? Execute, execute, execute.
Sensing a lot of tactical subtlety here.
Yeah. War Chief Mc is down. I didn't even have an execute and I was spamming mine.
Radiant thingy. You've actually got an excellent execute if you look for it, Fish, on the Templar.
I'm usually stood about 2 miles away.
Yeah, it's ranged.
Been grinding the old PvP and just a steady stream of rewards coming in.
Got about 20 grand from the Minion, I did.
Yeah, too shabby, is it? Some wall in Covenant, it was obviously the most appropriate gift was wall repair kit.
But yes, you should have a G
Hey, man.
50 transmutation
Mom.
crystals. Yeah.
Transmutation.
Every character that you got to reward tier 1 on. Do that once a month and you get loads of Crucible.
It's safe to say this character was on enough. That's very interesting, actually. I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's great. It can be fun. Sometimes I go on and it's a bit kill them if I see anyone or
Yeah, sometimes if you think, how am I going to earn any rewards at all here? We're so completely overrun.
sometimes it's really good, yeah. I quite like the evening just running around trying to find ways of getting points. Me.
Yeah. It was gratifying to see that I could dispatch people with my Nightblade relatively efficiently, even though they wouldn't have got massive self-heals. But obviously, because I'm not set up to defend, so I'm getting taken out easily with the glass cannon, but I can certainly hurt people.
Yeah. Fallout spells run around.
I was doing quite a lot of sneaking out and doing sort of sally porting out and going taking out the siege engines and stuff. It's satisfying burning siege engines. So yeah, it's I've obviously got a lot of WoW PvP. Just thoroughly enjoyed that. It doesn't spoil. There was quite a bit of people I knew on it were largely me. And this is good, and it doesn't feel pointless. It feels like there's some strategic gain to be had. There's phases where your faction, particularly if you're Daggerfall, just don't seem to be at the races. In which case you need to go and log a different character.
I can't say I greatly care who owns what castle, because someone else is going to own it in like 4 minutes time or whatever. But
apart from Daggerfall, who won't own it.
I like the...
My mouse is running out of batteries, bear with me.
You can just do what you can run around on your own, or in a small group, or in a massive group, or you can try and take keeps, or you can just wait in on bridges and try and kill people as they go past, or whatever. There's very a lot of freedom in what to do, as opposed to a more structured battleground type.
Yeah, completely, and I think I quite like the sort of clutching fear of doing some of the quests that involve you going deep into enemy territory to hand a medikit effectively to a field doctor. That sort of thing, where you just got to work your way through enemy territory and hope no one spots you.
Should we start this? You know, Rob will join when he's ready.
It's going to be 17.5 minutes, I'm afraid. Ooh, my heavy armor's increased to 25. Lucky me.
Ooh.
Bet you're jealous.
Oh, it's still in his battery drawer. I won't start it, I'll just get this from...
I think we need... Right.
Yeah, I'll wait for it.
Cool.
I pressed the scroll, so that means you really, really have to get out of the red when it happens. Other than that, it's fairly easy.
If I'm standing over you looking like I'm trying to raise you, it's probably because my F key is not working.
Alright.
Okay, back to business.
Apparently I cannot hold any more transmutation crystal.
What's that?
Apparently I cannot hold any more transmutation crystal.
I know, 200 max. Don't open any things.
Get out the red. Nothing in this game.
Sounds like a mace for Rob. Mace of Vicious Death. My rewards. You kill a player, they violently explode. 16,000 do flame damage to all their enemies in 4 meters.
Come the ants.
We actually have the red circle, yeah?
Nope. There's one.
Usually do every 7 seconds.
Because Nick's not here. Seriously, that was a bit weird.
By the ebony blade.
Maybe his
this is
mouse ran
it.
out of batteries as
We
well.
found the shrine.
Speed run achieved.
Yes.
Although it's a bit odd, the speed run achievements, because I found I got one anyway for that Dark Shade Caverns 2 run, which took about 2 hours. And it said we'd done it in under 20 minutes. There you go.
It's because you were alive for less than 20 minutes.
Maybe, yeah. Like reset every time you die. All within 15 minutes. This one. Thought it took a little bit longer than that, but there you go. I'll take it.
Oh, going by Nix.
Look, all the little fellas were alive too.
Got a little what?
All the little fellas were alive.
Yeah, that was
So
interesting. It's like they didn't charge the boss and die. They charged with us. Maybe that was why it didn't go red so often.
Yes, maybe the goblins stop him going red or something. Who knows?
I think it was because Rob stood there and they didn't charge. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe they've evolved and finally learnt some sense.
Must not click remove from guild when looking at the visit to primary residence.
Was that Mum talking earlier, or are you still not talking, Mum?
Has a vow of silence.
Yeah, what happened is Rob uploaded the pun filter to Mon's PC. And, since everything's a pun, it's just been totally filled. You better speak if he tries to tell us the footy scores or whatever.
I can almost see red. There's a man stumping around his house going, I'll get that fucking microphone. And I'll show him a pun.
It's overrated. All that talking and stuff.
I reckon he's round at Steve's house having a pun off.
Is
I
that
think
my
the longest
punditry?
thread on guild chat we had was probably the fish-based puns, wasn't it? With Mon and Steve.
May well have been.
And I wasn't
That
even
seemed to
around.
go on for hours. No, not you, obviously.
They
Yeah,
generally,
no.
they generally used to do it while I was frantically trying to type complicated boss instructions.
What do you want?
There you go.
And then wondered why you
The
took
trick to stir the
27
gear is
attempts
tight
to do
stitching.
it.
As I always say, stitch the sleeve.
Oh, I'm good to drop out for one.
Yeah, me too.
Mind you up for a run? You and Nick replace me and Beckett. Was that a no? Logging out.
Actions speak louder than words, don't they?
I know what that one said.
Desperate attempts to get a mic to work.
Does your mic work with other things, Mond? Is it just Discord?
Apparently so.
Let's say if you've got voice recording work, it's not even, you're not even transmitting according to the game, which to Discord. So your key binding is the one that's the problem, not the mic. If you were even attempting to record or send, it would show a little circle around you, and it's not doing that. So I think you need to sort your key binding, not the microphone.
Yeah, have you accidentally unbound it or something?
Have you spilt beer on the key it's bound for?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, is it pushed
Who'd
to talk?
ever do that?
Stuck down with Uzo or something?
So go into settings, voice and video, input mode, make sure it's got push to talk, and then pick a shortcut.
Back in a minute.
No worries. Somebody, well, it's a party, you may need to re-invite.
The
I don't
warning
know.
on travel to Coghlan village has been lifted. The Knights of the
You'll
Flame have
clearly
sent
need a
word
healer
that
because you
order
know
has
these
been
things are tough
restored.
without the likes of the rock that I am healing. Or you could just full DPS it.
so we don't usually have a healer, do we? Don't we? Don't we just DPS it?
Yeah, I'm amazed we got a speed run with a healer there.
A luxury class of healer, isn't it?
Backseat driver class. You want to DPS that one over there, mate? You want to DPS that one?
My DPS scores is 45k. But I'm healing today.
So, Mond, you definitely need to set your key binding correctly, because if you don't get the little circle around you, it doesn't mean that it's not receiving input, it means that you're not transmitting, which is different. It doesn't, the game doesn't think, sorry, Discord doesn't think you're trying to set a voice. So what I would do is pick something like spacebar as your push to send and just use that. Prove that it's working first.
Yeah, what he said.
So if you go to the bottom of the screen, there's the little user settings icon. Click on that, and then app settings, voice and video. That is absolutely where you need to make sure that you've got the push to talk, and then in the shortcut key do something like spacebar. Honestly, just get something that's really bloody obvious it's working. Make sure your input volume and output volume are at whatever levels you need.
So what are your input and output devices set to as well?
Yeah.
There's really very few settings. If it's working in Windows, it's working fundamentally. So just got a case of finding whatever tick box we've not ticked in Discord. There will very few options for that. This is the screen that's in voice and video. There will be something here that will make, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, exactly. So when you try to speak, we can't see the circle around your name, so it's definitely something there.
Either things you haven't got an input device, or it's pointing to the wrong thing, or you just haven't got a push to talk. There's very, very few options, really, I would have thought.
Also, I just tried that. If you change your input device to something that isn't receiving input and you still press your push to talk button, it still highlights the circle around you, so I think it is absolutely all about the push to talk and the shortcut key.
Just seen that one to work, but cool.
Yeah, even if you've got the wrong input device. Watch, let's see if this works. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Hello? Hello, I'm talking. Hello, anything? No?
Yeah, you're lighting up there, but can't hear anything.
Yeah, I changed my input device and still did push to talk. It was, I'm assuming this is working now.
Let's show my PC things.
I haven't heard anything from Fish for a while. I reckon he's got
Good one.
Sort buttons out.
It's probably a dodgy spacebar. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
So listen, do you reckon Fish has rebound his push to talk to F?
Hear ye. The king has